I kid you not. As we continue along this month of Thanksgiving, I have to mention how thankful I am for the hobbies in my life and the physical ability to participate in them. One of the nearest and dearest to me is actually metal detecting. This is my Garrett AT Pro right here, my very own metal detector. Whether you're watching this video as a returning viewer or a fellow detectorist, I present to you this treasured tale about the hobby in my life. On a recent family trip to East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, I brought along my Garrett AT Pro. I turned up some spent buckshot from the 1950s, plus some coins and a Timex from the 70s, but nothing of any real historical or monetary significance. All my childhood, my dad went metal detecting all around New York City. Now, he and his detectorist buddies would tell me stories of how throughout the 80s and 90s, they would just pluck signal after signal out of their shovels and scoops, gold rings, silver chains. Now, it was hearing these victories that drove me to detect more, to become more interested in this thrilling hobby that a lot of people are familiar with, but very few actually know about. I always wanted to turn up what my dad and his friends had been turning up, but all I ever found was some recently dropped pocket change and a lot of junk. In case you didn't know, there's lots of tin cans and pull tabs and totally worthless junk out in the ground. A lot of it. A lot of it. A lot of it. This past of mine was on the brain as I decided to dig one final target in those Pennsylvanian woods. I heard a solid bell tone and dug down to uncover a small disc with a tiny shank on the back. After some tumbling and some polishing alongside my dad, I learned that this was a H&G Philadelphia, New York brass button from the 1880s. No special markings, not in pristine condition, but of immense value to me. This was the first find of the magnitude my dad used to tell me stories about, and I can promise you this, it is never going to leave my growing collection. I've since found my first silver coin, a really cool dog license from the 1960s. My dad hosted a video I produced about how a metal detector works, and you can watch it somewhere over here. And if you'd like to see more treasure hunting tales, or you'd like me to bring my camera along on my next metal detecting outing, let me know in the comments, please. I would be happy to share this hobby that I am thankful for with you guys.